This is the first of a three-part series on how to decorate with rolled fondant, and the first part of that is choosing your color. There are two kinds of color that I like. You can either use the gel colors. These are great because they're really easy to get out of the bottle. The other color that you can use is a paste, and the pastes are great because they're a really intense color. They have very little water that's diluting them, so these work really well. The one thing that you absolutely want to avoid are these old-fashioned water-based food colors because they add too much liquid to your fondant and not enough color. This is what you need to get started. So I have my color here. I'm going to go with a blue. You need some toothpicks to get the color out of the bottle neatly, and then obviously your fondant that you've made and some rubber gloves so that your hands don't turn the color that your fondant is going to be. And then I'm using this very, very thin gauged vinyl to roll my fondant out on. The first thing I want to do is knead it just a little bit so that it's nice and soft and easier to incorporate the color into it. So I just sort of fold it onto itself and then press and then turn it and fold it and press it. So just like I'm kneading bread dough. Now I'm going to put my color into it. And so I'm using the paste. I'm going to just take my toothpick in there and just put some of the color. You want to start slowly because I want a nice light blue out of this. I don't want a really dark, intense blue. I want sort of a light sky blue. So I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to do that same folding and kneading to get that color into my fondant. And just keep kneading that, and eventually the color will come out. The other thing that I'll do is I'll stretch it to bring that color out to the surface. So I'm stretching it and twisting it. Then we want to make it even. So once you get some of that color out to the outside, we'll just keep folding and kneading this dough until all of that color is incorporated and nice and even. So you can see it starting to come to the surface and starting to get to that color that I wanted it. And I have the color in the fondant really nice and smooth, so it's ready to go on my cake. And you can see that I have a really subtle blue. So if I had wanted to have a deeper blue, I'd just add a little bit more of my color.